I'm sorry about the last one. I forgot that I have a cover for my phone that closes, and I had it opened. And hi guys. Anyway, I had it opened so that the front was around the back, covering the lens. So that doesn't work. So, hi everyone. Thank you all for coming here. I didn't plan on coming this morning. I was actually didn't plan on coming on this morning. I was actually getting ready to write a post, and I thought, oh my goodness, I could definitely do a scope on this. And you see the name of this scope? That's what my post was going to be on. And I've been sitting here so frightened. I have to take a drink, I'm sorry. To do this, because really, this is only my third scope, and I am definitely, right now, very much out of my comfort zone. So I thought, wow, this is such a great exercise. I need to just do this right now. So I got an email today from Chalene Johnson from her amazing, her amazing company. And the name of it was 3 Things That You Can Do to Build Confidence. And I thought, wow, and I was getting ready to post about those 3 things, and then I was going to elaborate my own experience on those 3 things. And I thought, wow, why don't I just get on here, read her quote, her 3 things, which are amazing. I could never say it better than she has said it. See, there goes my confidence. And then I'm going to tell you kind of how I work her ideas into my own life. And I felt really good about it because I thought, oh my goodness, Leanne, you've been doing this. You've been doing this even before. I'm sorry. Let me tell you guys who I am. I am Leanne Hogan. What do I do? Well, if you'd like to see what I do, in my bio, I have a brief description. My website's there. My email is there. But basically, I've lived a life like all of you have. I am not unique. I've had many challenges in my life that I've lived through, that I look back on and I think, oh my goodness, Leanne, you are a trooper. You're a warrior. You're a survivor. You have worked through all these amazing, and if you're here, if you could give me some hearts, that would be awesome. And if you feel that what I'm going to say has any value, and you'd like to share it with some of your followers, that would also be amazing, and I would love that. Thank you so much. I'm going to put my glasses on soon because I'm so blind. Anyway, so I thought, you know what, Leanne, you've really been doing this, and you've got a lot to share, and you have a lot of value. You could pass on what you've learned, and it could help other people. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put my glasses on. I want to read you these 3 things, and if you don't mind, I am going to just read you what I received from Chalene today because she is so amazing. So anyway, what she says here is, do you own negative thoughts that are holding you back from trying something new or doing the things in your life that you really want to? You know what? I could bet that your answer is yes. How do I know that? No, I'm not a mind reader. But what I've learned over my lifetime is that I'm not unique when it comes to fear, when it comes to not wanting to get out of my comfort zone, when it comes to wanting to stay comfortable. And what happens when I stay comfortable? I stay right where I am. I took my little grandson last night to see that movie, Panda. And oh my goodness, so many amazing messages in there. There was one message that said that if you don't do new things, you're not going to get to anywhere new than where you are right now. And wow, is that the truth or what? So, yes, I bet that you also experience it, where you do not want to get out of your comfort zone, where you have certain fears that keep you there, business-wise, personally-wise. I mean, I've had certain social anxieties, and that I've had to work through, just to be a human and live in this life, right? Or we'll isolate, and that's not good for any of us. So, 3 things that you can do today to become instantly more confident. That is Chalene's quote. And the first thing that she says is, okay, her number one, right here, create a power phrase. I don't know how to turn off my my notifications. I can turn off my phone. I have to learn how to turn off my notifications. So number one is create a power phrase. And Chalene says, quote, "This is your go-to phrase when you know you need to do something that is outside your comfort zone. Write out a statement that affirms your positive belief and post it where you will see it often, so you can refer to it in moments of self-doubt. Some examples include," quote, she says, "You got this," end quote. Another one, "All is well," end quote. Another one, "God is good," end quote. Okay? They are all amazing, amazing power phrases, and you need to make up the one that works best for you. Now, let me tell you about my power phrase, okay? And I kind of wrote it out because I started doing my post. But for me, what I always remember is that other people believe in me. Other people believe in me. People tell me all the time, "Really, Leanne, what you have to say? You say such inspirational things." And I think I do. "You have taught me so much," and I think I have. So I am either my best friend or my worst enemy at all times. There is no gray. There's no gray in there. I am either working in my best interest or I am working against my best interest. And I always have, you know, that confident voice, or I shouldn't say confident voice, but that voice is saying, "Leanne, do it. Leanne, go for it. Leanne, you're capable." And then that little devil over here that, you know, did I have issues when I was growing up? Yes. Was it a perfect life? No. Do I have wonderful memories? Absolutely. You know, so it's all what I decide to focus on. But there must have been something in my past that happened, and I, in my mind, took that and perceived it, excuse me, in a way that made me feel less than, that made me feel not as confident as I should be. If you're relating to this, if you could just let me know, that would be awesome. Because, you know, I can tell you one thing, feeling unique, that is going to take your confidence away. That is going to make you feel that only I feel this way. There must be something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with any of us. It's called being human. It's called being human. And we all have our own little hang-ups or issues or things that we need to work through, right? So for me, and I want to tell you what I wrote here. I said, what I always remember is that other people believe in me and tell me that on a regular basis. If I have some of my team here, I have heard it from many of you. You do tell me. It's just that big, giant monster voice in my head that comes from my past memory. And Dr. Michaela, if you are not following her, follow her, because what she taught me, which made me feel so awesome, that made me also feel that I'm not unique. Whenever I am nervous about something, whenever I don't feel confident, I am in my memory network. I am in my memory network. I am not in the present. I am not in the present. I am not in the moment. So I need to just bring myself back to the moment. I need to tell myself, Leanne, there's that stinking thinking again. Sorry, guys. I can't. I'm nervous. There's that stinking thinking that's making me feel less than again. So it's that big giant voice in my head that comes up from something in my past that I don't even remember, and it's not even important anymore. Figuring out why or how or not, you know what? All that does is it digs your heels in a little bit deeper, making you feel validated and justified in not feeling good enough. You know, giving you reasons to Stay stuck. No more of that. Okay, no more of that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So somewhere that I felt I didn't measure up for some reason, and I was something that I felt not capable to do, not qualified to do, not smart enough, or some lie that I told myself that I have believed in all these years. Not even anything that actually maybe happened, just my crazy perception of it. And I have believed it for whatever reason. Okay, so what I tell myself today is, you are capable. You are qualified. You are good enough, Leanne. You are amazing. You are amazing, and you have value, and you have lived a life, and you have lived experiences. And you've gotten through those experiences. And you've become stronger. And you have armor that will take you through the rest of this lifetime with all the tragedies that will come up for us, right? And we'll get through them too. Why? Because we've exercised this. Here comes my husband. He's going to find out that I'm scoping right now. Little Bella is locked upstairs because she's our lunatic little dog. Little Effie, meet Effie. Effie is my little sweetheart. So anyway, I can't keep Bella around. Bella's like a lunatic. So where was I? So anyway, I have built an armor, not an armor to protect me, but an armor that shows me on a daily basis that I am strong enough, capable enough, smart enough. It's reminding me of a Saturday Night Live thing years ago, and people like me. So, okay, so that's what I do. That is Chalene's first one. Create a power phrase, okay? And I just gave you my spin on my own power phrase. Okay, Chalene's number 2 is take a step outside your comfort zone. Okay, right here. This is a perfect example that I am doing this, and I have my fear. I have my fear with me. Okay, I have my fear with me, and I'm doing this with my fear. All right, that's major. That's major for you to know. Sorry, I keep adjusting my head here. Why? Because I don't want you out there thinking like, oh, Leanne can do this, but I can't. No, Leanne doesn't understand. I have blah, 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 blah. You know what? You don't have anything different than I do. You have nothing different than I do. You have different experiences that have made you feel fearful. Okay, just like me. So I'm doing this right now with my fear. So when you tell me you're afraid, expect to hear from me, gotcha on that. Gotcha on that, girlfriend. And I'm right behind you. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to do whatever it is you're afraid of, taking your fear along with you. So this is what Chalene says, and this is her quote. Take a step outside your comfort zone. Sometimes our confidence builds when we do something physical that makes us a little nervous. And when we overcome it, we gain confidence to take on other things. Plan an activity. Plan it. Plan it. Why? Because you're more prepared when you plan it, right?
Okay.
We all know. Nobody likes to have something just all of a sudden show up. It takes us by surprise. So plan your uncomfortable zones. Plan them. That's not a quote of hers. That's mine. Let me finish her quote. And when we overcome it, we gain confidence to take on other things. Plan an activity that requires you to step outside your comfort zone, such as trying a new workout, signing up for a class, joining a new social activity, introducing yourself to someone you don't know, etc. Okay? Plan your own uncomfortable zone that you step out of. Or uncomfortable zone. The comfortable zone, sorry guys, Plan your own comfortable zone that you step out of into that uncomfortable zone. Okay, and now let me give you my spin on it, okay? And again, I started writing it, and I'm so glad I thought to do this because, wow, this is major for me. I intentionally, and you know what? I've been doing the business that I'm with now. This May will be 2 years. I've been doing this for years. Why? Because I've known for years that I have certain things that I'm uncomfortable with. So I intentionally put myself in situations that are not completely comfortable for me. And when doing it, I actually tell myself, and this is me, the next time, Leanne, you will not be as uncomfortable because you'll have this experience to look back on. Isn't that true? We have, we'll have that reference point of looking back going, wow, yeah, this is familiar, but you know what, I did that last week and I didn't die from it. Because you have to ask yourself, what's the worst that's going to happen? Am I going to die? No. What am I afraid of? Am I afraid of rejection? Probably. But guess what? Most of the time, I should say all of the time, that doesn't have to do with you or me. It has to do with whatever the other person is going through. Okay, so I know today not to take it personally, whether it's business that I'm putting myself outside my comfort zone or personally. So let me finish telling you what I wrote. The next time, Leanne, you will not be as uncomfortable because you'll have this experience to look back on. There have been times, of course, where I'm actually approaching a person, and I really want to say something about my business. I want to drop that little business seed. I want to plant that seed. And as I'm walking toward and as I'm approaching the situation or the store that I want to stop into, drop that business seed, or the person that's approaching me, I have that person on my side, on my one side, that's saying, do it, Leanne. And then again, okay, that big, ugly voice that's saying, don't do it, okay? So I want to stop into the specifically plant that business seed. And as I approach, I have that voice in my head, and that scared, really loud voice. And when I let that voice convince me to not do what it was that I want to do, I can tell you right now, I walk past that person just going, hi, and I walk past. I'm not scared anymore, but you know what I am? I am so pissed off at myself. I am so disappointed in myself. So you know what? I tell myself, Leanne, you got a choice. You can either be scared for the moment, bring that fear with you, do what you wanted to do to begin with your fear. When you're done, you have that reference point. You feel awesome about yourself because you went and you did something and you challenged yourself. I feel good now, right? Or I'm going to feel lousy for the rest of the day. That's gonna wear on me. It's going to make me feel, you're right, Leanne, you're not capable. Okay? I'm not going to have the reference point. I'm going to have missed possibly the miracle in my professional business or my personal business. I'm going to miss that opportunity. Whatever I don't do and I don't follow through on is a missed opportunity of meeting someone awesome that can be a major teacher for me in my life. Somebody that could take me to the next level of my business, wanting my business to grow. It's a missed opportunity. Either way, it's a missed opportunity. It could be the opportunity that's going to catapult me to the next step. Always a missed opportunity. Whatever opportunity I get scared and run away with my little scaredy tail between my legs is a missed opportunity. Okay? So I follow through. 99% of the time. That 1%, I don't. And I've just told you what it does to me. It wrecks my day. It wrecks my whole day. Okay, I'm passionate right now, guys, as you can tell. So when I let that voice convince me, and I just say hi, and I continue walking, my little dog wants to get down, without fail, I am no longer scared, but I'm really pissed off at myself, and I know as sure as anything that each one I choose not to take is a missed opportunity. So that holds me accountable, okay? That missed opportunity, knowing that reference point, the reference point of when I don't do it, I have a reference point also. And that's how I know. Don't go there, Leanne. Don't go there. Let that crappy feeling of not following through, let that crappy feeling hold you accountable. So I feel the fear, and I do it anyway. All right? Number 3, beautiful inside and out, Chalene Johnson says, adopt an alter ego. I never knew what this was. No. Stella. Excuse me. Have you ever seen another confident person and wished you could have that kind of confidence too? I have. That's an alter ego can help you take on the mindset you need to overcome a situation outside of your comfort zone. Who do you know or would role model, or which role model do you have whose confidence and body language you can emulate in moments of self-doubt? All right? So guess what I found out when this was explained to me a while ago? What I found out is that I've had an alter ego. I also found out that Beyonce, who is like one of Chalene's favorites, Beyonce has an alter ego. That girl you see on the stage, that's not her, she says. That's her alter ego, okay? So what I realized is I've had an alter ego for many, many years. And you know who that alter ego is? I started to write it. There's something that I've been doing for years, even before my business. Whenever I get nervous, whenever I'm in a social situation where I'm not comfortable with, all my YouTube videos that I've done, what do? I pretend that I'm someone else. I pretend, and I say to myself, no one knows that I'm nervous. I'm going to just pretend that I'm not nervous. That gets me through it. Right now, maybe it is showing. I'm scared to death. I'm doing it anyway. Because what I say to myself is, other people are afraid too. So maybe they're looking at me thinking like, whoa, Leanne is really telling me something now that has value. Or I've really learned something today. So what I started to write was, I've always been nervous in certain social situations, or actually in situations where I'm expected to have, this is huge for me, where I'm expected to have knowledge on a topic. I'm really uncomfortable to be put in that position. Why? I realize it's not what others expect of me. It's what I expect of me. I expect to be absolutely perfect. And what that does is it makes me not want to do it, not want to do something. It makes me run away. It makes me not feel perfect enough. So I choose just to forget it. Quit before I may not be perfect enough. Quit. Because being just good enough isn't good enough. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I know myself today, and I know what I need to do to help myself so I don't stay stuck. All right? So that I can move forward in life, so that I can move forward in my business, and so that I can move forward and help other people, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's all about. That to me, today, that's my passion, is that if I can share my insecurities with other people, and I can help other people, that's a beautiful day. That's a beautiful day. So, the word expected are my own expectations that I put on myself, my own self-judgment. That's all I wrote, so I'm going to take my glasses off. My own self-judgment that I've done my whole life. So I hope that this has been of some value to you. I'm so glad that I opened up and I got this email today. And if you feel that this is helpful to anyone else and you want to share it with anyone else, that would be great. I would really, really appreciate it. So again, guys, thank you so, so much. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.